John Cola with DiscountJuicers.com. Today I have another exciting episode for you, and this is going to be to answer a question that I get on a very regular basis, at least once, twice, 3 times a week. I get a customer email me, John, you guys sent me the wrong juicer, or John, what's the difference between the different Omega Vert model numbers? Because they did go through a recent model number change, although the machines are the same, and it's just confusing a lot of people. So this video is here to answer that question. So first, let's talk more about the Omega Vert juicer. The Omega Vert juicer is a slow-running 80 RPM juicer. That's a vertical single auger style juicer. Now this juicer is the best for juicing a wide range of things, including fruits and vegetables and leafy greens, but it's also very important to use it properly to get the best results. In any case, the Omega Vert series is my current favorite machine that I use the most in my house, but just because I use it the most and it's the one I choose doesn't mean it's necessarily gonna be the best one for you guys. So I encourage you guys to watch my videos on YouTube, to learn the pros and cons of each machine. On the Omega Vert, it does tend to make a pulpier juice more than other juicers. Then also it does have a tendency to clog up unless you pre-cut and prepare your produce properly. So check my other videos on YouTube where I talk about best practices Omega Vert to use the Omega Vert the best way possible. So now let's get into the differences between the models, and we'll go back to the beginning. The beginning was this guy. This started the Omega Vert craze here in the US and all around the world actually. The Omega Vert 330 juicer was the original machine that Omega came out with. And this is the machine with the white screen. Now, mainly the difference between these 3 models here is only the screen. The screen's the only difference. The standard screen, the white screen, originally did have some challenges with a lot of breakage, especially when people weren't using it properly and like feeding things in too quickly, and it caused the screen to break. Omega did find that this was later because of maybe a bad batch of plastic, which they have redone, so the white screen is now stronger, but it's still not as strong as the new model they came out with next. So the original model is the Vert 330, that's non-HD, and that has the standard white screen. This does have a 10-year warranty, and actually all the Omega Verts have a full 10-year warranty, including the screen, due to manufacturer's defect. This does not cover, abuse, misuse, or anything like that. So that's the original Omega Vert 330. I do want to also point out an inconsistency on the box here if you do get this. The box here says actually 70 RPMs. This is actually incorrect. It should actually be labeled at 80. When this machine came out, it was originally in 220 volts, and with their different hertz and voltage over there, the machine actually runs slower. With the voltage here in America, it actually runs at 80 RPM, so this box is a little bit outdated. Also, another thing I want to talk about the box before I go on is the warranty registration as for the UPC and serial number. So on this box, the serial number is a little sticker on the side of the box, and the Omega Vert 330 UPC code is this little barcode number here. So when filling out your warranty card, that's the UPC number, and the serial number is on the side of the box, also on the bottom of your machine. So after they came out with the original Vert 330, they had a lot of challenges with the screen breakage. They came out with this model to take care of that issue. This is the Omega Vert 350 juicer. So the Omega Vert 350 juicer was in silver, and once again the original 330 was in white. And this one had the HD screen. That's called the heavy duty screen, 8 times harder, and this very rarely has any problems with breakage unless you're using it improperly. I've really abused mine, and still it hasn't broken yet, but I do get a handful of customers that on occasion do break their screen, and I think it's mainly because they're feeding things in too quickly and not pre-cutting the vegetables like they should. So this version basically took care of all the issues that this one had, because the main issue with that was the screen breakage. And this one also has a 10-year warranty, and it came in the silver color only. Then we had some people that said, John, we want to get the white one, but with the HD screen so it doesn't break. So then Omega came out with the Omega Vert 330 HD juicer, which we actually don't have a box of here because since then it has actually been renamed. So the Vert 330 HD is the white version with the HD screen, which is actually right below. this box now says Omega Vert 350W. So the Omega Vert 330 HD and the Vert 350W are the same exact thing. They just basically, want to be consistent with the numbering. So 330 used to mean the color of the machine. Now it actually means if it comes with an HD screen or not. Any Vert 330 from now on, for the most part, unless it says HD, is now the non-HD version. Any juicer that's a Vert 350 by default is an HD screen. So this is the Vert 350W. Once again, this is the same as a Vert 330 HD. Has an HD screen. You can tell by the picture. It's a clear, translucent yellow plastic and stainless steel mesh. Now, also before I go on, I do want to talk about when these machines originally came out. They came with two different screens. They came with this one came with a white screen and then a yellowish non-translucent, which is the large hole screen, which would allow you to put more pulp in your juice. This was especially handy for juicing things like fruits. And then the HD models came with the translucent yellow screen and the standard, yellow screen that had the large holes. This has now been deleted and all new juicers are now being shipped with only one screen. The HD screen or the non-HD screen, and the large hole screen is no longer available included with the machines, although you can order it separately if you do want. For the most part, I never use the large hole screen. The small hole screen puts enough pulp in the juice for me and works well on fruits enough as it is. So now on the Omega Vert 350, if you order the Omega Vert 350 and you get one, and it's called the 350S, don't worry, you got the right one. The original Vert 350 without any other designation means the heavy duty model in the silver color. Now they renamed that to the Vert 350S. S stands for silver, or sometimes it was called the Omega Vert 350 HD. The HD is implied because all 350 models have the HD screen. That's what makes it heavy duty, because on the non-heavy duty there would be a lot higher incidences of screen breakage. So once again, nowadays the HD version of the 330 is called the 350W for 350 white, and the 350S stands for 350 heavy duty version in silver. It could also be called the Vert 350 with no additional lettering, or the 350 HD. Hope you guys got that. Now, so that takes care of the numbering system for all the Omega Verts. Once again, all 330s, unless it says HD, are the non-HD model, and all 350s are now all HD and have the heavy-duty screen by default. And this is the model I recommend for you guys. Now it gets even more fun because now Omega just came out with a brand new model, and I'm gonna have videos on this really soon for you guys. So stay tuned to my YouTube channel. This is the all-new VRT 400 HDS. So now they're including the HD in the title, and that's the heavy-duty screen. And this is the Vert 400, and this is the S because it comes in the silver color. So hopefully they get their model number situation under control, and it makes it easier for customers to know what they're getting. So basically you want to just make sure you get the heavy-duty model, and you could tell by looking at the juicer, not by the model number, right? You want to see that you got the translucent yellow screen. That's the HD screen, and that's the most important thing you get aside from the color you get of the machine. Now the brand new VRT 400 HDS is their new model. That being said, it's fairly similar to the Vert 350 HD, except it has a few tweaks to it that makes it a little bit better, but not significantly new and different. And once again, I will have a video soon comparing the Vert 350 and the Omega Vert 400. So hopefully after watching this video, to answer some of your guys' questions about the different models, once again, there's only a few machines. They have the white model, the silver model, and it's either HD or non-HD, plus they got the all-new Vert 400. So no matter what Omega Vert juicer you got, I'm sure you'll be happy with it as long as you use it properly. It's my favorite juicer, once again, and I use it almost every day in my kitchen to make some fresh fruits and vegetable juices. that will allow me to eat more of the healthiest foods on the planet, which are those fresh fruits and vegetables that I all want you guys to consume each and every day. So once again, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. My name is John Kohler with DiscountJuicers.com. Be sure to visit DiscountJuicers.com/YouTube for special promotional offers for our YouTube visitors.